Hello, YouTube. I'm Michael Morgan. This is Retro Reviews. Thanks for joining me today. Today, we're going to be reviewing another great country hits collection, this time from Alabama with, for the record, 41 number one hits. Before I get into review, as always, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button on this video, and share this video. Okay, Alabama's For the Record was released in 1998, and the album went 5 times platinum, meaning that it sold 5 million copies. There are actually 44 tracks on this 2 CD set, and 41 of which, of course, as the title implies, went to number one. But ironically, the 2 songs that came out as singles didn't go to the number one spot. However, the song How Do You Fall in Love, it came closest. It went all the way up to number 2. And the other track that came out from this album, Keeping Up, yeah, that was a top 15 hit for Alabama. And the third song, 5 O'Clock 500, was never officially released as a single. So, but it is still a very enjoyable track. It's a song that uses a lot of racing and NASCAR metaphors for dealing with the 5 o'clock rush hour that you deal with when you get off work. It's still a very enjoyable song. And I don't have time to go through each of the 41 number one hits, but this is just, there is something for everybody. If you're like me and you're a fan of that country music from the 80s, especially on up to about the mid 90s, you are definitely in for a treat. If you're a fan of Southern rock, of course, Alabama's music, especially their early stuff from the 80s, was this perfect fusion of country and Southern rock. You definitely hear that influence within their music. If you're looking for songs about love, Alabama did a lot of love songs. If you got songs about heartache, Alabama has that too. If you like songs that reinforce traditional family values or bring back a sense of nostalgia at certain points of your life, Alabama put out multiple songs about that as well. And as I said, I don't have time to go through each track. I'm just going to try to hit the highlights of some of my favorite songs on here. And unfortunately, I can't narrow it down to a top 10. So I'm probably going to go through about half the songs on here. You got the song Tennessee River, Why Lady Why, Old Flame, Feels So Right, Love in the First Degree, Mountain Music. Yes, you got the song Close Enough to Perfect, Dixieland Delight, Roll On. If you're going to play in Texas, you got to have a fiddle in the band. There's a Fire in the Night. You got the song 40 Hour Week, Can't Keep a Good Man Down, She and I. We got the Song of the South, High Cotton, Southern Star. You got the song Jukebox in My Mind, Down Home, Here We Are, Born Country, Reckless, Give Me One More Shot, She Ain't Your Ordinary Girl. I mean, there's other tremendous songs on here. As I said, this is probably one of the best greatest hits collections that you're going to find. I mean, there's a lot of other Alabama greatest hits collections out there, but this contains the best of the best. As 41 of these songs went to number one, and so if you're a fan of Alabama, if you're a fan of great country music, I highly recommend Alabama's For the Record's 41 number one hits. And I thank you for joining me today.